Once upon a time, there was a young man who lived with his mother in a small house near the edge of a big forest. She took care of him every day. She cooked his meals, cleaned the house, and made sure he had everything he needed. The young man worked hard in the fields, planting crops and gathering wood, but he always came home to his mother's warm smile and hot food. One sunny day, the young man met a beautiful girl from the nearby village. They talked and laughed, and soon they fell in love. He asked her to marry him, and she said yes. The wedding was simple but happy, with friends and family dancing under the trees. After the wedding, the wife came to live with the young man and his mother in their little house. At first, everything was good. The mother showed the wife how to cook the young man's favorite dishes, like rice with vegetables and fresh bread. The wife helped with the cleaning and washing clothes by the river. They all ate together and shared stories in the evening. The young man was very happy to have both women in his life. But slowly, things started to change. The mother began to feel that the wife was taking her place. She thought the wife was lazy and didn't do things the right way. "Why do you cook the rice like that?" the mother would say. "It's too soft. My son likes it harder." The wife tried to please her, but nothing seemed good enough. The wife started to feel sad. She missed her own family and didn't like how the mother always complained. "You're too old and slow," the wife whispered to herself sometimes. Soon, they argued every day. Small fights turned into big ones. They shouted about who should fetch water or sweep the floor. One evening, the young man came home from the fields. He was covered in dirt and very tired. "Mother," he called, "please bring me some water. I need to wash." But his mother didn't answer. She sat in the corner, looking angry. He called again, "Mother, I'm hungry. Where is my dinner?" Still, no answer. The young man was confused. "What's wrong? Why won't you speak to me?" His mother looked up with tears in her eyes. "It's your wife," she said. "She hates me. She fights with me all the time. She calls me a stupid old woman and says I should leave you two alone. I can't live like this anymore." The young man felt bad. He loved his mother. She was old now, with gray hair and weak hands, but she had raised him alone after his father died. "Please, dear mother," he said softly, "try to get along with her. She is young and new here. She is my wife, and we must all live together as a family." But his mother shook her head. "Don't talk about it now. There's no dinner tonight. How can I cook when that woman is always in the kitchen telling me what to do? Do this, do that. You're wrong, you're bad, you're too slow, you're too old," she says all day. The young man sighed. "Okay, mother, we can talk later. But I'm really hungry. Can you please make me some eggs and bread?" "Why ask me?" his mother snapped. "Ask your wife. She has 2 hands and 2 legs. She can cook for you. All she does is sit in her room and rest while I work hard. Give your old mother some rest too. I'm not the only woman in this house now." The young man felt stuck. "But what can I do? She's my wife. I love her. I can't send her away." His mother stood up and looked him in the eyes. "You must choose," she said firmly. "You can live with me or with her. You can't have both of us in this house." That night, the young man went to bed without eating. He lay on his mat, staring at the dark ceiling. He couldn't sleep. "What can I do?" he thought over and over. "How can I choose between my mother and my wife? My mother loves me so much. When I was a child, she fed me, clothed me, and protected me from everything. I can't hurt her. But my wife is young and beautiful. She makes me happy every day. I love her smile and her laugh. I can't live without her." The next morning, his mother asked again, "Well, son, have you chosen? Do you want your wife or me?" The young man shook his head. "I want both of you." But his mother said, "No, you can't. Kill your wife. You are young and strong. You can find another girl, even more beautiful, and marry her. But I am your mother. I am old. I gave you life. I gave you everything you have." The young man was shocked. "Kill my wife? What are you saying, mother? How can I kill my own wife? She has done nothing wrong." He left for the fields, feeling heavy in his heart. All day, as he worked under the hot sun, he thought about it. He dug the soil and cut the grass, but his mind was far away. "My mother is right," he decided at last. "She is old and needs me. My wife is young, but I can find another. I will take her to the deep river and push her in. Then my mother and I can live in peace, and later I can marry a new wife who will be kind to my mother." When he got home that evening, his mother asked, "Have you chosen?" "Yes," he said quietly. "I have chosen you. Tomorrow I will take my wife to the river and throw her in the water." His mother's face lit up. "Good, my son. Now let me bring you water to wash." She hurried to the well and came back fast. "Now," he said, "bring me dinner. I'm hungry." "Yes, yes," she replied happily. "I have cooked all your favorite things, rice, vegetables, eggs, and sweet fruit. When your wife is gone, I will cook like this every day for you." The next morning, the young man woke up early. He went to his wife's room. "Wife," he said, "you and I are going on a trip today. I'll take you to the beautiful river. It's cool there with clear water and green trees. You will like it." His wife rubbed her eyes. She was surprised. "I'm tired," she said. "I don't want to walk so far." "Then I'll carry you," he answered. He picked her up gently and started walking toward the river. At first, his wife smiled. "This is kind of you, my dear husband," she said. "I haven't been out for weeks. It's nice to feel the breeze and see the birds flying." The young man said nothing. He walked silently through the forest path. The way to the river was long and steep. It went up hills and down valleys. Soon they reached the edge of the deep river. The water rushed fast below, full of rocks. The wife looked at her husband. Her face was calm. "My husband," she said softly, "I know what you want to do. I understand everything, but please be careful. When you push me into the river, hold on to that strong branch over there. Don't fall in yourself. The water is dangerous." The young man stopped. He stared at her. "Wife," he said, "you know what I plan to do? You understand, but you still care about me? You don't want me to get hurt?" She nodded and smiled sadly. "Ah, my love, only a wife knows true love like this. One day you will miss me, and then you will understand what it means to lose someone you care about." The young man put her down on the grass. He sat beside her and put his head in his hands. Tears came to his eyes. He thought deeply. "Does my mother love me as much as this?" He wondered. "Yes, she raised me and fed me, but this woman, she is ready to die, and still she worries about my safety. How good she is. How kind. I wanted to kill her, but she loves me more than ever." Then he thought about his mother. "She is not a good mother anymore," he decided. "She told me to kill the woman I love. My wife cooked and cleaned too, but she never asked me to kill anyone. My mother did. I loved her once, but now I see her heart is full of hate. I have chosen. I will keep my wife and send my mother away." So the young man picked up his wife again. This time, he carried her with love in his heart. They went back down the path, through the forest to their home. When they arrived, he told his mother, "I have decided. You must leave this house. Go live with your sister in the village. My wife and I will stay here." His mother cried and begged, but he didn't change his mind. She packed her things and left that day. From then on, the young man and his wife lived happily. They worked together in the fields, cooked meals side by side, and laughed under the stars. The wife forgave him for what he almost did, and their love grew stronger. They had children who played in the yard, and the house was full of joy. The young man learned that true love is kind and selfless, not selfish and mean. And they lived together for many, many years in peace and happiness.